guys. I thought I'd pop on quick and do a quick live video. I wanted to go over a couple of our products, and I have a card that we're going to go ahead and do at the end of the video here. A very simple card, so just bear with me. I haven't done many lives, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to face you down here just to see here. Let me just make sure you guys can see okay. I don't know if anybody's on. I'm just gonna load up my page and pull up the video and see if anybody's watching. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Well, nobody can hear me because nobody's on. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and wait a little bit longer. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light in here. Let me flip that up so it's not upside down. Hi, Deb. I think I figured out how to make the camera not be sideways. I'm not sure though. So this stamp set here is the Sure Do Love You stamp set. I love this stamp set, and being that Valentine's Day is right around the corner, I thought this would be great to show you guys. So I also have with this one the Sure Do Love You. What is this one called? The Lots to Love. I'm sorry, guys. Lots to Love box framelit dies. These guys are awesome. This makes little boxes, so I'll show you that in a minute. And you get all the hearts to go along with it. And then these guys here, when I got this set, I'm like, what the heck is that? I had no idea what those were. And I just learned recently what they are. They're gift card holders so that you can put a little indent into a piece of cardstock, and then you can slide your gift card in. So I thought that was super neat. So let's see here. So this set here, what I do when I have my when I get the red rubber stamps, you'll notice that the stickers to them are all on the bottom here of my case. What I like about that is these tend to stick way better without the stickers on them. So if you put your stickers on here, they're still gonna stick to the block for a little bit, but then they're going to you're gonna have trouble. This way here, I've never had any trouble without them sticking. So that's one of the little tricks I do. I learned that from another demonstrator. And then with my framelits, what I like to do is coordinate my framelits with my stamp set, so I always know where they are. So if I pull out a stamp set, there's my framelits right with there. I'm not searching. And with my framelits, I like to put them on a sheet of magnet. The magnet, this magnet here, I got this at, I think it's Home Depot or Lowe's. They're for your heater vents. They're covers. And I just cut them down to size and just stick them in here, and it's perfect. So this here comes in the Occasions catalog. So it's on page 19 in the Occasions catalog. This here is a whole suite that you could buy. And right now there is celebration, I'm not sure. Everybody pronounces it differently. That's going on right now. So what celebration is if you're new to Stampin' Up! And you're not sure. Celebration is if you spend $50, you are able to acquire a free product for every $50. They also have new this year a couple of $100 items. So this stamp set here is $100. If you spend $100, you can get this set for free. And this Thinlit dies are also free for $100. So let me just see what are you saying, Deb? Yes, it is a great idea to keep them together. It's just great to have them handy. You know, you pull out your stamp set and there's everything. Time, it's a lot of stuff, you know, you don't have a lot of time. I know I don't have a lot of time. When I get in my craft room to craft, I'm stressed for time a lot of times. I have a couple of little kids. Well, they're not real little, but I have kids and they're doing everything and they're involved in sports and this and that. But this here is my passion, so I just have to make time. So with this, there's a bunch of nice stamp sets in here that you get for free. So we'll start at the beginning. This one here, Heartfelt Blooms, so pretty. It stamps out so nicely, and it's got some great sentiments with it. You also can get for free some cardstock, and you can make some wonderful cards with this. This stamp set here, Beautiful Peacock, that's a very nice stamp set to get. That, and again, you can't buy it, you get them for free. The Mixed Medallions card kit. Card kits are awesome to get. You know, you have everything right there. Just whip up a card quickly. You can whip them all up real quickly and have them handy. So you also can get the this stamp set here, Lots of Lavender. Lots of great ideas. And this ribbon here, this ribbon is fantastic. So lots of great things. Another Sweet Soiree Memories and More card pack. This is great for scrapbooking or for making cards. Lots of different things you can do with them. This one's great. I got this one here. I thought it'd be great to use. I have a teenager, so a lot of that stuff will fit right in. This paper, Designer Series paper, this is the Bubble and Fizz. Great paper there. And you also get here, you could get this, the Tutti Frutti cards and envelope set for free. And then, of course, the pandas. The pandas are so cute. Everybody's going crazy for these little pandas. So, and then this set here is a really awesome set here. This actually coordinates very well with the Celebrate You Thinlit dies. So these go great together. So that is going on right now, Celebration. It's going on through March 31st. So you do have some time, but it does go by quickly. And there's a lot of items in here to get for free. So if you are interested in ordering, go to my store, shop online at my store. For every $50 you spend, like I said, you will get a free item. And if you would like any of these catalogs, just let me know and I'll mail them out to you for free. So along with this set, they have the Painted with Love Specialty Designer Series paper. Very, very pretty paper. Gold flakes. There's so much that you can do with here. They give you a lot of ideas, and if you go online, you can find tons of ideas to do with any of the stamp sets that you buy. So with this set, with the, I wanted to show you guys with the framelit set here, this here, that makes this wonderful little box. So very cute. And these boxes, they will hold the new Whisper White cards that they have available through the, in that same suite. They're advertised here. The Whisper White Narrow Note Cards and Envelopes. So you get 20 of these cards for $8. Cards and envelopes. And you can fit about 5 of these with the envelopes. You could probably fit a couple more in there, but 5 seem to fit perfectly well with the envelopes included. So they're just little note cards, and of course these are not decorated. So, and they, like I said, they just fit nicely in here. And you can also put candies or anything in here. And this box will be good all year round. You don't have to just get it because for Valentine's Day you can use it. I've seen people using it for holiday stuff over the Christmas. They would wrap it up and put Christmas stuff in here. So you can fill it with candies. You can do all kinds of things with it. So this is when you cut it out of the framelits. You would cut 2 of these out. I cut this out in Flirty Flamingo. And then what you want to do is just put 2 strips of adhesive. I use the Tear and Tape here. You could use any kind of adhesive that you want. The Tear and Tape to me is just easier to use. And then to put it together, you just take off the Tear and Tape. And I'm just using our paper piercer to help me. So you just peel this off. And then when this is cut out, you're gonna it'll be all scored for you. You just want to make sure you fold it nice and crease it nicely. So what I'll do is I'll use my bone folder to give it a good crease. I cannot get this off. So once you get this strip of paper off here, then you'll be able to put your box together. There we go. So then you just, what you want to do is you take one and you line it up opposite. And then you'll be able to line it up nicely on the folds here. Super simple. Really simple to put together. And then once it's all lined up, you can also, on the inside, if you wanted to take your bone folder and just kind of varnish the inside so it stays nice. And then you would just fold the bottom and then fold the top here. And that's the cute little box. So you can do a lot of things with this. I also, with the stamp set Sure Do Love You and the framelits, I'm running my card club for the month. So these are the cards that if you order, you make a qualifying purchase from me, $35 or more in my store, you'll get the stuff to make these 2 cards, this card too also, and then a bonus item, a surprise item. You'll get a private video in the mail and another project. It might be another card, it might be another 3D project, it might be some, you know, something. It's going to be something. It'll be a surprise. So these are the 2 cards that I made for the card club. So again, this stamp set is very versatile with all the hearts and stuff. So I thought we would go ahead and just show you how simple it is to make a quick card with this. So I'm going to use the cardstock Wisteria Wonder, and I just took a piece of, well, I took a whole, I know you guys probably already know, but some of you guys are not crafters, or you take one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and if you cut it down the middle here, this way, you can get 2 cards, 2 A2 cards. They are called A-frame cards if you cut them down the 4 1/4 mark. If you turn the paper and you cut it 5 1/2, then you're going to get 2 A2 cards also. And you'll always get 2 cards if you do it that way. So that's what I did. I cut this in half, and I just used my scorer on my paper trimmer and scored it down the middle. And then you just use your bone folder and give it a nice crease. So if you don't have a bone folder, you really need to get one, because I use it all the time. So, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to take a piece of designer series paper. This paper here is from the Sweet Soiree collection. That's my favorite paper ever. I did a live video on that, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. And that paper is amazing. Right here, this is the Sweet Soiree. It's all shimmery. On one side, it's got the gold accent, the silver accent on one side, and then the other side is got a very pretty design, different design. So you get 12 sheets, 6 different designs on one side, 6 different designs on the next. So very pretty paper. So we're using a piece out of that paper, and I just cut this at 4 by 5 1/4. So it'll give it a nice little frame around your card there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tack that down. I'm gonna use Fast Fuse. That seems to be my favorite adhesive lately. I know people have a love-hate relationship with Fast Fuse, but it's pretty simple to use. So with the Fast Fuse, I always look at it, the little bumps here, I know that's where my finger would go. So this way here, there's no bumps. The bumps, my finger would go. So when you use your Fast Fuse, a lot of people make the mistake of bearing down really hard and almost straight up. What you want to do is kind of angle it, almost like it's setting on your paper, and just pull slowly or easily, gently. You don't have to pull, you know, really press down really hard. So you just pull gently. And then at the end, what you want to do is just give it a little flick. And then you will never have problems with your Fast Fuse if you use it this way. So just a nice glide on here and then a flick. So with the Fast Fuse, if you use the Fast Fuse versus the snail, when you stick down your paper, it's stuck. So you want to make sure that you've got it nice and centered and not crooked like mine. See how mine is nice and crooked? Of course it would be crooked, but that's how you know it's a homemade card. So after we put that down, what I'm going to do is take a piece of a very vanilla scrap paper here, and I'm just going to do some stamping. I'm going to use the Elegant Eggplant to do my stamping. So those boxes really are cute, Deb. Have you had a chance to play with this set at all? I just love this set. I love the little boxes. I've made a whole bunch of the boxes. I think I'm going to do a giveaway with those boxes. So I'm just going to get my blocks out to do some stamping here. So what you're going to need is your H block and your D block. So we're going to take out of this set in here, we're going to take the heart, and we're going to take the You Sure Do Love You. And we're going to put those on your blocks here. Now, with the heart, when you stamp it up, you're going to notice that it doesn't ink up all the way. That's how it's supposed to be. So we're going to go ahead, and I don't want it this dark, so I'm just going to take and stamp it off the side of the paper here. Just once. And then I'm just going to stamp it here on, let's see here, scrap of paper. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm just going to stamp it here. And then we're going to cut this out. So there's the heart. And then this one here, the Sure Do Love You banner, I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to ink it and stamp it at full color here. And it doesn't matter because I'm cutting them out with the framelit. So you'll see they look like they were stamped with different ink, but it's the same ink. You just stamp one off your side of your paper and you'll get a lighter image. So I went ahead and I cut these out of my Big Shot already to kind of save some time. So all I did with this is I put a whole bunch of pop-up dots on here. These pop-up dots, they're $4 for a pack. I don't know how many is in there. 500? Let's see. How many is in there? No, 300. I'm sorry. So 300 for $4. So they last a while. They're cheap enough. I always like to use enough so that it gives, so there's no sag in there. Some people will use 1 or 2 of them, and then your item will start to sag where there's no dot. So then I'm just going to use, you can use snail adhesive or Fast Fuse, whatever you'd like to do. And I'm just going to put my heart right here in the middle of the card, and then I'm just going to pop that guy up just like that. So super simple card. Very pretty. Everything matches. So, of course, you can go and do more to it, add more bling. You can do all kinds of things, but if you wanted to leave it just the way it is, I think it's perfectly fine. There's enough. With that designer series paper on there, I think there's enough in there to pull out the paper and just make it look very good. So, so that is a quick card, like I said. So I hope you guys liked this. If you guys are interested in a catalog, just let me know. And again, if you guys shop through March 31st and spend $50, for every $50 you spend, you can get a free item in the Celebration. And then, of course, we have the $200 items. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know and just message me. Talk to you guys later.